Hiya, welcome back to Tutor on a Bike. I've got no 360 on the wing mirror just now because I filled up the memory card in this little trip and I changed the memory card, and I'm having the same problem that Graham, the Haggis Whisperer, had, in that the memory card doesn't seem to be getting recognised. It was the same make, same capacity, everything identical, but for some reason the 360 just didn't want to know. So no 360 on the Midweek Ramble this week, and in all probability the one that's down in the crash bars down in the bottom there is going to get covered in flies, so you may just end up with the chin mount. So I mentioned in one of the last videos that I'm knocking on the door of 300 subscribers, which is quite amazing to me. I've always said I don't mind if people subscribe or not, and I don't really care, but you kind of do. Once the numbers start to get up and you get people coming along for the ride, and you try and make it as interesting as you can, or as interesting as I'm capable of making it anyway, you start to pay attention to it, and if the number goes down at all, then you get quite down about it. And not really, but you can't help thinking to yourself, what have I done to offend them? Will you get your foot off the brake, honestly? You can come round this at 60, 70 mile an hour in a car easily. So, thank you all that have subscribed. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I love getting the interaction through your comments and things. It's utterly brilliant. I honestly never expected when I started this YouTube channel that I would get anybody coming along at all, apart from maybe friends, but when I started off I didn't tell anybody in case I made an idiot of myself. There we are. Oh, get a bit of a breeze. It's 25 degrees now, so it's nice to get a little bit of a breeze. So someone has said, I can't remember, if I find this video again, I'll put a link down below, but somebody had basically said that Moto Vlogging is dead, and I think his reasoning for it is that there are so many people do it. I mean, there must be thousands of people that Moto Vlog of varying size, from the people with millions and millions of subscribers down to people like myself with only a few. And we all do our own thing. Some people do bike reviews. If they have access to do that, good luck to them. And I quite like a bike review if I'm in the market. I mean, one of the first things you do when you think about buying a bike is you go and look at the reviews, go and look at the YouTube videos, see what people think about it. And it's very much part of the buying process, certainly for me. And I do like the ones where, not so much where the supplier has given them a motorbike, but if they've managed to get one from a garage, has perhaps lent them on a courtesy bike for a day or a few hours, you kind of get a little bit more honest reviews than if the manufacturer has supplied it. And obviously the best reviews you can get are from owners that have had them for a little while. Obviously they're still going to be a little bit biased because they bought the bike at the end of the day, but every bike's got its plus points and its minus points, and people who own bikes and do the review on them seem to be a little bit more honest in terms of the minus points. Unfortunately, we're behind a learner on the twistiest bit of the road, so we're going to struggle to get past him. So yeah, I disagree that Moto Vlogging is dying. there are people who, like myself, just want to show you some nice roads and have somebody to talk to on the journey. There are other people that are a bit more organised about it and go away on trips, and the production values are much, much better than I can do in my limited ability. Now, ordinarily I would sneak past him, but it's a learner and I'm not sure that they know that I'm going to do that. So I'll just wait behind unless they signal me past. Always a little bit nervous, the learners, because they can be a bit unpredictable through no fault of their own. Up where I live, we've got learners going about all the time because it's quite a quiet estate, so they use it to do the reverse parking and reverse round the corners and things like that. But you just give them space, because we all had to learn at one stage, and probably a lot of us could do with a refresher. So yeah, anyway, going back to vlogging, I think moto vloggers have got their place, and it just depends on what you want to watch. There's some people I just don't interest me, and there is a lot of people, particularly from foreign countries. I love to see the riding out in, well, all the other countries really. Live vicariously through them. You've got people like the Flat Cap Cafe Racer. He has got some fantastic roads and fantastic scenery. Well worth a watch. Absolutely brilliant. And knowledgeable, and has a collection of bikes as well. So yeah, I would say go and have a wee look at his channel if you don't already know it. He's one of the ones that comes on to the weekend live feed that's organised by Kind to Go and Toj 29. So Joe and Nigel organise it between them, and it's on at 8 o'clock on a Sunday, and it's well worth a watch. It's just a bit of a giggle, and there's loads of people come on to it, and it's just a bit of nonsense and a little bit of light relief on a Sunday evening. Quite often Alec comes on to it. That's the Adventures of Bleary View. We've got Steve, the Dorset Rider, comes on it. We've now got Dylan, Cavan Honda Rider, is on it now. He's an interesting fella. And yeah, and as I say, Flat Cat Cafe Racers regularly on it as well. So they're the ones that are actually on the feed, but the comment section is enjoyable on its own. And the reason I've come across these people is purely because I've started moto vlogging, and we've got a little community going. If you do come down this road, do be careful of this corner. It's a lot weirder than it feels, a lot sharper than it feels. A lot of accidents happen in that corner, and I don't really know why. When you go around it like I did at a reasonable pace, it's nothing to write home about, but if you overcook it, you can find yourself getting thrown really wide. So just be careful. So I've had a lovely day out. I've done, or by the time I get home, I will have done about 140 miles or so. So not a hard day in the saddle by any means, but thoroughly enjoyable. The weather's been beautiful. So I'm just now heading home on the main road, and I pulled off at Sanker there just because I was stuck behind a big queue of lorries and I wasn't going to get anywhere with it, so I just thought I'll stop and let them clear. And now I've got, for the moment at least, pretty clear road in front of me, which is good. So this is just the A76. It goes from, well, it heads from, I think it starts at Kilmarnock and heads down past Dumfries and joins onto the motorway, the M74 at Gretna. We're just away to go past Drumlanrig Castle here, and Drumlanrig is where the missing flyer stayed for his video last week or the week before. And I've taken you around that area before. The road to our left, just coming up, that one over there, just joins on to the Dalveen Pass, which I've taken you up as well. You see, spoke too soon about the clear roads. But it's fine. So this is going to be boring for you, so I'll end the video there. Thank you very much again for watching. Take care, ride safe, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.